And so, after I almost stabbed out my right eye with a pen, my freshman year of high school came to a close, and it was finally summertime. Now, over the summer, I practiced my pen tricks a ton. I even created a new pen trick, and I called this pen trick the single-handed back spin dual twist gawk 5000. Coincidentally, that's what I got the first time that a girl saw me doing the pen trick. She gave me the single-handed back spin dual twisty gawk 5000. I'm just kidding, of course. I've never gotten laid in my entire life. Now, fast forward to sophomore year, right? I was going to a new school, which was good because it meant that nobody at this new school had ever seen me practice my pen tricks or any of my coin tricks, which meant that when I first pulled up on my first day of sophomore year and I whipped out my long and skinny pen, the people were impressed. Because I had basically been practicing the entire summer, making new sequences and combos and stuff, and I'd basically become a young god at pen spinning. The people at my old school, they were not impressed by my pen spinning because they saw me practicing the tricks. They'd probably seen me drop my pen over 1,000 times, but at this new school, nobody had a single clue. And by then, I was also getting really good at doing coin tricks, and everyone thought that they were hype. And so I actually learned something very important, which is that girls typically think that the coin trick is cooler, which is why I always carry around a quarter in my wallet. Now, most dudes carry a condom in their wallet just in case. You know who doesn't carry a condom in their wallet? This guy right here. What's up, baby? I always carry a quarter because, you know, I always keep that thing on me. So yeah, girls tend to like the coin trick more, but dudes are actually the opposite. Dudes will see you pull the coin out of your wallet and they'll be like, oh, you're a virgin, aren't you? I bet you're a cuck. I bet you're a virgin. And I'm like, yeah, what gave it away? And they'll be like, oh, nothing. But the moment that I start doing the pen trick, they'll do the complete 180 and they'll think that's the coolest thing ever. And they'll ask me to teach the pen trick to them. And then they'll give up after they try a couple of times because they realize that pen spinning is actually a lot harder than it looks. Who will have guessed? I was basically the best pen spinner in the entire school. Until one day in math, I talked to a guy called Alex. So yeah, Alex sees me pen spinning and he's like, whoa, that's sick, how'd you do that? Right? And so I show him how I do the pen spinning. And he starts doing the exact same thing that I showed him. I show him once and he's like, yeah, watch this. He gets it on the first try. And I was like, this guy's picking up the tricks pretty quick, huh? Hey, that's crazy. It took me 3 months to get that trick down. And so I show him another trick. And he gets a first try. Again. And I'm like, is this guy the Da Vinci of pen spinning? Some kind of savant? Some kind of pen spinning prodigy? Turns out that he was just hustling me. And that he also did pen tricks as well. And he actually knew quite a lot about pen spinning, and he was pretty good at it. But needless to say, he was not able to replicate the single-handed backspin dual twist gawk 5000. The real name of the trick, I believe, is actually called the charged thumb around reverse extension. But that's a stupid name, and it sounds too long. So I'm just going to go with the single-handed backspin dual twist gawk 5000. Now, I didn't really think too much about the fact that Alex was a pen spinner until one day he shows me what's inside his pencil case. And the moment that I see what's inside, I splooge all over my jorts. Because what I see in his pencil case are 2 dual capped pens and they are perfectly balanced. And I ask him, hey, can I trade you something for those pens? I will give you anything for those dual capped pens. And I show him my wares. I drop every single pen that I have in my possession. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, please, man, please, you gotta take them. And I offer him the really nice pens that everybody loves to write with. Gel ink pens that are worth their weight in gold for students. And let me just say, it freaking hurt, man. It hurt giving away those pens because like they were full of ink. They were really nice. I gave away like 5 of those pens for his 2 dual tipped ones. So these are the 2 dual tipped pens, okay? So he takes the deal and I walk away with these 2 things. And the moment that I start spinning these pens, it's like I ascended to another dimension, dude. Like imagine the scene from Harry Potter when he picks up his wand, right? Like his hair blows back and everything's magical. And the old dude's like, curious, very curious. It basically took my pen spinning to like another level. Because before then, I'd been using like crappy, short, like unbalanced pens. And then when I started using actually like balanced and perfect length pens, it was like there was nothing holding me back anymore. It was like I dropped the training weights, like in Dragon Ball or in Naruto. And so I practiced with these pens for like the next few months, and I got super good with them. I actually ended up dropping them like 4 times less than regular pens. Okay, that was bad timing. And I was kind of a young god with them. And that's how I ended up becoming the best pen spinner in the entire state. It's simple math. Let's face it, the only people who do pen tricks are Asian people, because Asians are the people who do weird things like pen spinning or coin tricks or violin. And in my state, which is Utah, there are only like 20,000 Asian people who are in high school and college age. And out of those 20,000, there's probably only 50 to 100 pen spinners. And I guarantee not a single one of them can replicate the single-handed backspin dual twist gawk 5000. So, by process of elimination, I can safely say I'm the freshest pen spinner in my entire state. Now, if I lived in a state with way more Asians, like say for example California, I probably would not be the best. But I don't. I live in a state with 0 Asians, so I'm actually the freshest one. So, if you are watching this video in Utah and you want to challenge me for the title of the best pen spinner in Utah, drop a comment section on YouTube, post a video of your combos and routine, and for the rest of you that are not professional pen spinners in Utah, which is probably most of you, I highly recommend subscribing because, you know, it's free, and I'll upload lots more content to the channel, and my videos will only get better and better. So yeah, thank you all so much for subscribing and watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.
Check it.